Hi, my name is Vivian and welcome. Today we are going to talk about the hero's journey plot structure in more detail. This plot structure was created by a man named Joseph Campbell, and in his book, A Hero with 1,000 Faces, he outlines the hero's journey plot structure in that book. Joseph Campbell researched and compared myths and legends of different cultures, and he saw that each story had a specific pattern, and that's where he derived the hero's journey plot structure from. The hero's journey plot structure got the attention of George Lucas, who wrote the Star Wars series based on this plot structure. All right, let's get into it. First up is the ordinary world. The ordinary world allows us, the reader, to get to know the hero and identify with the hero before the hero gets into the journey of the story. The hero is the main character and is who the readers will relate to. The readers will get to know your hero's drives, their flaws, their problems, their strengths, everything. The ordinary world is the hero's home, safe haven, and comfort. The next one is the call to adventure. The call to adventure sets the story rolling by disrupting your hero's ordinary world. The call to adventure presents a challenge or a quest that the hero must take. The call throws the ordinary world off balance and also establishes the stakes that will be involved if the hero refuses to take up the call. The call is often delivered by the herald archetype, but the call can come in many forms. It can come as an object like a map, or it can come as a storm like a tornado or something. Have the hero refuse the call a couple of times, and with each time that the hero refuses to take the call, make your hero's life more miserable, which will up the stakes. The call is uncomfortable for your character. It will bring up insecurities and self-doubt in your character that they do not want to deal with. The hero wants to nest in the comfort of their ordinary world. Take that comfort away from them. Meeting the mentor. The hero meets a mentor to gain confidence, advice, training, insight, maybe some magical gifts, and other tools that will help the hero be able to cross the threshold. Because the hero knows that they're not prepared for the journey and they want to give themselves as much advantage as they can. The mentor may be a physical person, it can be an object, or it can be an inner mentor, like a code of honor or justice, or a set of rules that the hero abides by, and that will guide the hero. Crossing the threshold. Crossing the threshold signifies that the hero is now committed to the journey. The hero is prepared to cross the road between the ordinary world and the new world. The crossing may require more than the hero accepting their fears. They may need to acquire some tools like a map or some type of weapon. The hero must confront the event that forced them to commit to entering into the new world where there is no turning back from. For example, the death of Luke Skywalker's guardians. The event will directly affect the hero, forcing the hero to act. Tests, allies, and enemies. After crossing the threshold, the hero will face tests, meet allies, and encounter enemies. And they will also learn the rules of the new world that they've entered. The test stage is our look into the new world and to compare how the new world is different than the hero's ordinary world. The hero needs to find out who they can trust. Allies will be earned, sidekicks may join. There may be even a whole hero team, and your hero will meet the enemies and the villain. Your hero will also face opponents, people or things that will block them from getting to their goal. The hero must prepare themselves for the greater ordeals that will be coming later on. So this stage, the tests allies and enemies, are there to test your hero's powers and skills and to see if they're actually committed to this journey or if they will even succeed, to see what self-doubts may come up and whatnot. Approach to the Inmost cave. The hero must make the preparations needed to approach the Inmost cave that leads to the journey's central ordeal. Maps may be reviewed, attacks planned, reconnaissance launched, and the enemy's forces even whittles down before the hero can face their greatest fears or face the supreme danger lurking in the new world. You can also make your hero arrogant and make your hero believe that since they've survived the test allies and enemy stage while in the new world, they don't need much preparation to defeat the villain. Or the hero may believe that they've earned their place and they may not take the dangers of the new world seriously. Or your hero's team may have had some setbacks during the test allies and enemy stage, and the approach the Inmost cave is the stage where they reorganize, come up with a different plan, and also remember the dead. The ordeal. The hero engages in the ordeal, which is the life or death crisis. This is the stage where your hero will face their biggest fears, confront their most difficult challenges, and through this process will experience some type of death. The hero's journey teeters on the brink of failure, and the readers are reading wondering if the hero will survive. The ordeal is the center of the journey. Only through death will your hero be reborn. The hero will experience a death and a resurrection that will give them greater power or a greater insight to be able to see their journey to the end. Some examples: the hero may directly taste death or witness a death of an ally or mentor, or even worse, cause that death themselves. The ordeal may even put your hero and the villain up against one another and the hero fails, which heightens the story's stakes and makes the hero question if they're able to survive this journey or succeed. Reward. The hero has survived death, has faced their greatest fear, and all that good stuff. Now the hero earns the reward that they've been looking for. A hero's reward comes in many forms. It may be a magical sword, an elixir, maybe greater knowledge or insight, maybe a reconciliation with a loved one. Whatever the treasure is that you decide, your hero will gain it in this part, the reward part of your story. After all that your hero has been through, they earn the right to have a little bit of a celebration and gain back some energy before they reach the climax where they have to defeat the villain. The road back. The hero must finally recommit to completing the journey and accept the road back to their ordinary world. A hero's success in the new world may make it difficult for the hero to want to go back to the ordinary world. The road back needs an event that will push the hero through the threshold back into the ordinary world, just like how an event needed to occur for the hero to go through the threshold into the new world. The resurrection. The hero faces the resurrection, the most dangerous meeting with death. This final life and death ordeal shows that the hero can apply everything that they have learned from the new world to the ordinary world. The hero is reborn or transformed with the attributes of their ordinary self plus the lessons they have learned with the characters they have met along their journey. The resurrection may be a physical ordeal, or it may be the final showdown between the hero and the villain. This battle is more than the hero's life. Other lives are at stake. At this point, the hero must prove their heroic status and be willing to sacrifice their lives for the greater good of the ordinary world. The return of the elixir. The return with the elixir is the final reward that the hero earns in this plot structure. The hero has been resurrected, purified, and now has earned the right to be accepted back into the ordinary world. The true hero returns with the elixir to share with others or to heal a wounded land. The elixir can be a great treasure, can be a magic potion, can be wisdom, it can be anything that you want. The awesome thing about the hero's journey plot structure is that it can be used for any kind of story. It can be used for romance, thrillers, contemporary. It doesn't only have to be used in a fantasy story. One example that I can give that I believe that this story structure works well for are stories like Rocky or Creed. I feel like the hero's journey plot structure works well for those type of stories. Anyways, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more videos from me about writing tips. Also, I do have free how to plot your novel worksheets and other resources below. The details will be in the description box. Go ahead and watch the next video here. I'll talk to you next time. Bye!